I want to tell you a little bit about our show. It's going to be primarily focused on local sports. We're going to start off and hit you pretty hard with high school football, volleyball, cross country, everything else going on in the fall around the Wiregrass. Second thing we're going to do, we're going to have a segment every week called Outside the Box. And what that's going to be, Lud, remember that sports going on in this area you may not be aware of. We got everything from paintball to drag racing coming up. I mean, it's going to be great, so you don't ever want to miss that. We're going to walk the halls at some of the schools as well and talk to students. Also, we're going to do Stampede Through the South. We're going to hit the SEC, Troy, and Florida State. Got a call from one of the teams wanting Lud to be an honorary captain, and I tell you what, instead of talking about it, let's just roll the tape. I think you'll see what we mean.
Let's roll it.
All right, Lud and Lofton, we are out here today at Northcutt Field, and we're going to watch the Wiregrass Raiders take on the Walton Park Ravens in a ball game here today. Football. This is 9 and 10-year-old ball. And I know last week that you guys got to watch middle school. Well, we want to take down one more level and see where you see some more basics being learned. But something pretty neat happened today. We got a phone call from Coach Wood of the Raiders, and he said, you know what I want to do? He said, our team would love to have Lud come out and be an honorary captain, give him a little pregame speech, because they said they like the motivation they see in my man Lud here, and so Lud's going to be a captain. And that's got to fire you up, doesn't it, Lud?
Yes, sir. I just thank Coach Wood and the Raiders for letting us come out here tonight. It's a great night for football.
That's exactly right, and I think Lud's going to go with them out there for the coin toss and do some other things. So what we really want to do is just touch base and do that, and Lud's been checking the team out. Lud, what do you think about this team? They look like some pretty good players, don't they?
Yeah, look like they're ready to come play tonight. First ball game, sure hungry for a win, you know. You always are first game, you're hungry for a victory.
That's right. Lud summed it up. They are hungry for a victory. So we're going to keep doing our thing, and we'll touch back base. All right, now I'm fired up. You know, sometimes you talk about sports, and you always look at the players, but there's a lot of people behind the players, and here's one of them right here, James Carpenter. What grade are you in, James?
Second.
Second grade. Where you go to school, James?
Hurd Elementary.
Hurd Elementary. And what's your position out here?
Water boy.
And I'm going to tell you something. You look like you're doing a good job. I see it's all set up and ready and all that kind of good stuff. You take pride in it, don't you?
Yes, sir.
What's the most important thing when these guys get hot? What do they need?
Water.
And what do you do?
Give him water.
That's perfect. All right, Lud, you got any questions for James?
James, you just fired up about tonight's game, man?
Yeah.
Just ready to supply that water, baby. They need it. It gets hot out here, man.
Yep.
All right, good stuff. You want to give a shout out and tell everybody that heard hello?
Hello, Hurd.
All right, good stuff. We'll see you out on the field. Thank you. All right, folks, what you need to see these coaches, first game of the season, what these guys are doing is getting them all in ready and getting them rolling. And I said there's a lot of reminding going on out here as line up in fives. And they were in groups of five. They were just vertical instead of horizontal. So anyway, that's just part of it. And these guys are starting to, coaches are whipping them into shape. All right, there we go. Getting a little sprint action here going up, get these guys loosened up and ready to play. We've all talked to them about positions. I can tell you they are ready for the first game of the year. They have practiced, and right now it is it's time for the rubber to meet the road here in just a minute, and that's what we're going to do. We're heading out to midfield right now. We're going to go over here and meet the Walton Park Ravens, and the Wiregrass Raiders are getting ready for this first game of the season. And we're excited about it. A little sportsmanship right here.
Here we go, guys. Let's shake. Y'all probably go to school with each other. You're not just playing for yourself. And you're not just playing for your mom and dad and people in the stands. You're playing for every young man and young woman in the United States who may not be able to get out here and play this beautiful game. But there's people who have a love and a desire for football that'll do anything they can to be involved in it. Lud is one of them young men. He may not can get out here and play this game with you guys, but you know what? He loves this game, and he wants to be a part of it. Every time that ball is snapped tonight, you think about how much Lud loves this game, how much he wishes he could be out there. And you thank God for you having the ability to be out there playing, and don't you take advantage of it. Don't you forget that there's people that want to be out there to do what you're doing. Don't take it for granted. It's not luck. It's grace that's got you on this field. So tonight, let's play for Lud. Let's play for every young man and woman in the United States of America that watches us play and wants to be a part of it. Let's do it for them. Let's do it for them. Yeah. Now let's give Lud a minute. Y'all get in here and let Lud talk to you for just a second now.
Guys, y'all ready tonight? We're ready. Yeah, baby. Y'all get after him tonight now. Just thank God for what he gave y'all tonight. And y'all just thank God and just play.
Amen.
Hey, it's not about ability, it's about heart. Play with heart tonight, guys.
Heart, fellas, heart. You hear that?
Heart,
Play with
all
heart.
about heart.
Come on. Let's say heart on three. Let's go. On three, heart, baby. 1, 2, 3. Heart! Yeah. All right, boys, let's go. As a coaching staff, we got to continue to help them build confidence in themselves. You know, blocking is the key to the game, and I take that as a responsibility to coach. I got to teach them to block better, and got to teach them to be able to, you know, to find the heart when they need it. We're going to be better. That's probably the best team in the league right there. The returning champions from last year. But I tell you what, we'll see them in the playoffs, and it'll be a different ball game because it'll be a different group of boys because their confidence will be higher, and they're going to know what to do. They're going to make their assignments. We will be back to see them in the playoffs.
All right, good stuff, Lud. That was a good job, good speech. I'm with you. All right, folks. Central Michigan looked like they'd be a pushover, but I tell you what I've looked at, Lud. They lost a couple of games to BC and Michigan early, but they beat Akron and Eastern Michigan. Chippewas are going to upset the Kentucky Wildcats.
No, sir, JB. That's a terrible pick if you ask me. But that's fine. I'll just be right, and you'll lose this game. So I like Kentucky in this one.
Man, what's up with this, man? You didn't just kick your pick. You're hitting me, man. Hit me in the chest. All right, next up, Vandy and the Temple Owls. One stat in this game. Temple has been outscored 174-10 this year. Vandy.
I tell you what, JB, I like Vandy also. You know, Vandy's they won last week, but they have had terrible luck. If you ask me, they should have beaten Alabama, but that's just me. And they rout Temple.
All right, yeah, that's just you. I hear you now. You throw that little shot in. Got hurt, etc. But let me tell you something else. Tennessee had Air Force had over 400 yards against Tennessee, and I'm telling you what, so will Florida. Florida Gators will take the Vols down.
Not so bad.
All right.
I think Tennessee wins. Home crowd gets them the victory. Home crowd.
I don't know. I don't think they can do it. I'm going Gators. Gators are going to take care of the Vols this week. All right, Vandy Ole Miss, Lud. Let me tell you about it. 2-3 Vandy versus 1-4 Ole Miss. Vandy's the best 2-3 team in the country. You heard it here first. Ole Miss looked good last week, but they thought it was a moral victory. That's not a good sign. Vandy wins. Lud?
Good Lord, Jimmy. What am I going to do with you, man? Wait, I guess you just missed this one. No, Ole Miss wins it. At home, Vandy still ain't shown me anything. I just think Ole Miss takes it.
All right, Lud's on Ole Miss. You heard it. We're different. Auburn versus Arkansas, Lud. Number 2, Auburn is going to try to remain at number 2, but they got to be careful. They got Florida next week. Razorbacks are going to look like a slab of bacon by sundown. I'm telling you, Auburn is going to take care of them and then work it on from there. What do you think, Lud?
I tell you what, Jamie, I think Auburn wins the game, but, you know, Arkansas is one of those teams, you know, they either come out and have a really good day or a really bad day. And I tell you, the key to this ball game is the Auburn defense against Dan McFadden, and I'm going to tell you something. You cannot run the football against Auburn. They will shut down Dan McFadden, and Auburn will win by about 21.
21. Okay, you heard it from the Ludster first. There we go. All right, here we go, Lud. I want you to hit it quick on me. How about Tennessee, Georgia? Tell me about this game, Lud.
I tell you what, Georgia will win because Mark Richt announced this week that Joe Tedeschi will be his starter, and Georgia wins it.
Well, let me tell you something. Here's my deal on this. 4-1 Tennessee versus 5-0 Georgia. Georgia looked vulnerable last week. I know Tennessee has at times, but I'm going to tell you this. This is about the time of year Tennessee tries to get ready to play, and Georgia has not played a ranked team until this week. Balls are going to take them, Lud. Balls are going to take them. All right, next.